It's a lot of people online that y'all listen to and y'all watch, and they don't give two hoots about you. They tell you what you want to hear, and they move on with their life. What we're doing over here on Pretty Boss TV, and shout out to everybody who's here and who's been here, especially for those of y'all that are still on YouTube. I love y'all because y'all some real ones. I've been clocking everybody who's been in the comments since January started. Okay, because we're gonna we heating back up. When we get back in their algorithm, everybody else is gonna be back. But this is for my real ones. This is a completely new time. We're not playing around here. People will lead you astray. Like, this is a time that you really gotta guard your ears, guard your eyes, even guard the things that are coming out your mouth, the things that you're telling people. This is a year that I promise you, those who are going to succeed the most are going to be those who are able to create their own world. And when I say succeed the most, we're not just talking about finances, but of course we're talking about that too, baby. Pretty Boss TV, what you thought this was. We're not just talking about that, because if you ask me, there's no such thing as success if you have all the money in the world, yet you have no love, you have no peace, you have no happiness. We're not talking about just finances. But again, those who are going to find that success in the four pillars: mind, body, emotion, spirit, those who are able to find what they're looking for in those four pillars this year, not just this year and moving on, are those who are going to be able to create their own world. Let me explain to you what that means. Even for myself, there was some news that came out in November, at the top of November, that I was very distraught about. I was very disappointed in the United States of America about. It showed me the state of the sheeple. But instead of getting sucked into that and being like, you know what, this and this and that, it's like immediately I closed it out, blocked it, started to create my own world. I could care less. What I'm here for are the people who I'm aligned with. And there are many people very similar to me in this world. Very similar. I say very similar because, of course, all of us are one of one. But there are other people like me who also, they not with the ish. They not with the BS. They don't care about the opinions of others. And they don't spend their time putting their energy on things that they can't control. For instance, even if we talk about politics, who knows? We can't control that. Even if you vote, who knows? I voted. I did my thing. I did my thing as a quote unquote United States citizen for now. But it's like, those are things that we can't control. When certain things, it just is what it is. And who even knows how reputable that system has ever been, anyways. So what I've been doing is I completely boxed all that out. I don't care what they're talking about on the news. And I've always been like that. But I'm really, really like that. I've even boxed things out in terms of my social media. Everything that's coming to me on YouTube are things that literally takes me to the next level every day. I've been building out a whole new system for Pretty Boss TV. We're talking about on a business level. I wouldn't be able to scale any further than what we've done over here without a new system in place. God is a God of order. There's a blueprint and a system to everything. And this is what we're going to be talking about in the 2-day live masterclass that I have coming up this Saturday and Sunday. For the real ones, for those who are ready to elevate, for those who are ready to step into the prophecy. You are to be the head and not the tail, the lender and not the borrower. You're here to live an abundant life. God gave you the power to get great wealth. You're meant to be happy. You're not here to be alone, but to have others in your life. Focus yourself. Create your own world. Create your own space. So many things are distracting. So many people have the pains, and really, they should be able to shove all of them. People engage with these things and the opinions of others to fuel their ego. If all you want to do is continue to build your ego is going to keep you trapped in the same situation that it's been in. And if you don't understand the types of things that build your ego, it's certain things like coagulating with people who have similar opinions to you. Who cares? I can get in a room right now with 20 people who agree with me. What is that going to do for my life unless we're actually creating something where the agreement is necessary? But most people online in their life are just wanting to find groups of people that agree with them so they can feel good. Like, yeah, see, they feel like how I do. Who cares? None of these things are productive to your long-term success and overall life and well-being. There's no time to focus on things that are a distraction. There's no time to focus on things that you can't control. That's one of the things that we talk about in 30 Days to Success. Shouts out to everybody who signed up to 30 Days to Success Academy. The course is officially in full effect. Everybody who's doing the course in comments, I love that. I'm going to start gathering some of your comments for testimonials because there's so many testimonials for 30 Days to Success, but I haven't coagulated them. I haven't aggregated them into one thing. But we talk about this in 30 Days to Success, even if you just get the workbook. Great workbook. I highly recommend. Okay. You can get this on prettybossTV.com or you can find it on Amazon directly. All right. This is a time to control what you can control. Focus on what you focus on. Don't allow people to help you to manifest their reality. Everybody's out here. How do I manifest this? How do I manifest that? You can't manifest any of those things that you're trying to manifest because you're too busy manifesting the other person's life. You're too busy living in another person's paradigm. In order to create your own world, first thing that you must do is detach, detox for a little minute. Cut out the noise, cut out the trash. Some of you are still looking at certain things. If you were watching people last year and it didn't help you, it didn't elevate you, stop watching them people. And I mean that. And it's not to say that there's something wrong with those people, but those people may be stuck in a certain cycle. And then, or if they're not personally stuck, maybe they're just only bent on talking to people who are stuck in a certain cycle and they only want to help with that cycle. So sometimes when you stay in places that you've outgrown, now you'll find yourself back in a repeat pattern where you're like, oh my God, I thought I was beyond this. But no, because you decided to go somewhere and continue to soak in things that was only keeping you in cycles that you are ready to move to the next level of. So again, when we're talking about creating your own world, I just want to talk about a few ways to do this briefly. Cut out distractions. Pay attention to what you're watching on television, even with certain movies and things. Make sure that if you're watching things, that it's something that can fuel something else that you're doing. So even let's say you're like, I want to do YouTube videos. I want to be a content creator. Watch things that when you watch them, they inspire you. They allow you to create and do things that you're doing better. Don't watch things that are going to mentally distract you, have you feeling the type of way, have your mind gone, bringing negative energy in your life. News, policies, all these, let them people do what they're doing. Let people do what they're doing, because at the end of the day, when you are truly divine, when you are truly a chosen one, none of that stuff matters anyway. You start to learn how to live in your own world within this whole outer world. There are so many different worlds. We're all meant to be like different galaxies that are coming together in harmony. But what has happened is so many people don't even have their own galaxy. Some people don't even have their own world because they're so busy living in the worlds of others who they've been programmed to live in through this matrix system that we have. And one of the easiest ways to start detaching from the matrix is, for one, start questioning everything. Everything that you think that you know or believe, question it. If you can't do that, you're already too far gone. Some of the most intelligent people know that they know nothing at all. So if you're a person that feels like you know everything, you're lost. Things are always changing. Things are always evolving. So I just wanted to come in and tap in with y'all to be like, you know what? Go silent on some of these people. When I say go silent, I don't mean don't put out your stuff, don't put out your work. I mean, cut everybody else out and create. Create from that pure space. This is what I've been doing, and I'm really excited about it. Like I said, I know I can go, let me get on trending topics, let me talk about this, let me use YouTube video things that look, that doesn't matter, because what I'm building and the people that I'm going to be connecting with are people that are authentic to what I really do and to what we do over here on Pretty Boss TV, and we're going to be able to grow together powerfully. I'm very excited for those of y'all who are here and ready to go to the next level that have been here. And I'm super excited for the new people that are going to be coming across the channel that are already on that type of time. Like they say, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. So let me know, how long have you been here? In the comments, have you been here? Or are you new here? Either way, let me know. Are you ready to create your own world and live in that, and watch how your own world starts to expand and become a universe of its own? This is when you start to step into the realm and domain of power. This is how we were meant to walk as chosen ones, as leaders, as the head and not the tail. As the leader, not the follower. Okay. Shout out to all of you tuned in. I just wanted to say that. I guess it's similar to like a moving in silence thing, but for me, it's just like everything else going on, I'm completely not worrying about it. Any important information I get, any important updates I know, things that are very urgent, they come to me. But then at the same time, I'm not living my life based on anything that's going on in this world that's out of my control for now. But what we can do as we create our own worlds through focusing on what really matters to us and the things that we can control, this is when you might be surprised that one day that world that you create really expands, and it's a very powerful world that really can have more of a greater influence on this external world in reality and matrix in a powerful way, but it starts at home. Do not despise small beginnings. Don't despise humble beginnings. You start your world no matter how small it is, and you only focus on that and watch how it grows, watch how it expands, and watch how it has a major factor and part in how the landscape of society and the world as we know it will change. And it will all be influenced by one small thing, the creation of your world, and the you being focused on that and giving all your energy to what you create and not what others create, especially if others are creating things that are not actually changing your life. If others are creating things that are not actually moving you from one point to the next. Be careful with people who say things that make you feel good, and you feel good, but nothing ever changes in your life. Faith without works is dead, baby. 2025 Pretty Bossy. We on that Habakkuk 2:2. Write it down and make it plain on the tablets so those who read it may run, baby. Takeover 25. Let's go. No more. No more missed opportunities around here. Okay? PrettyBossTV.com. That's where you can get tickets for the live, the 2-day masterclass, and so much more. Make sure that you check out the next video and make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff on this video as well. Shouts out to all of you who also send love donations. I don't know where I would be without you, baby. I love y'all. We're doing some real work over here. Talk to y'all soon. Y'all willing? Peace.